Greetings, you people, and hello, my king. How is it going, and how has it been? This is Briarstone, and I welcome each and one of you to the Tuesday Twitch, where myself and Isinja are going to, well, entertain you, hopefully. We're going to try to take over the world. Indeed, we are, and there's going to be a lot of poll options done for, well, not failing. That is what we're going to try to do today, is not fail. First game up is going to be Democracy 3. And that's fun to say. You don't get to say that every day. Snap. Alright, anyway, let's do this. Liberty. Let's start up the game first and foremost. There it is. And I need to get everybody in where you can see the stuffs. Indeed I do. In about 3 seconds, then maybe 2, then maybe 1, then... What? Face! Hello and welcome to our faces. We are like all like situated in a way that is less crampy, you know, because
it is a little bit.
Yeah, I moved everything forward, which had its own problems, but
it did.
But it is now more spacious in a way that spacious and spacious enough so that everybody can get in enough at least, and there may or may not be, we're gonna see. A cameo appearance by Evangeline from A Kiss for Luck. Could be. We don't know. Might happen. Might not.
She's still recovering from Europe. So
yes.
We'll see.
There's still a lot of recovery time needed. Didn't she spend like 20 some odd hours in the air, basically?
Yeah, I think
from
she
airport
was
to airport.
For about 23 hours straight and on 3 different planes or something like that. Yeah.
That's just insane.
And then went straight into work for 4 days when she got home. So, yeah.
Yeah, so basically that is what happened there. How is the volume levels? Everything good? This is a new game for me. Hopefully the volume levels are good. Yes, I did, Techie. I did redecorate my room, in a way. If you consider just pushing things forward, redecorating. Pushing things forward and rearranging some things and making it a little less chaotic of sorts. Now, what the hell do we do with this game? Look, anybody who's watching this for the first time, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, this is the first time I've ever played Democracy 3, right? First time. Period. There's no other sentence behind that other than this is my first time playing Democracy 3. So, expect a very large fail. But that is why I'm going to be polling a lot of options. I'm going to open up the floor to the majority votes on Twitch. So that if I fail, you all fail too. How's that? New game.
They're pointing out that the camera is a little bit smaller than usual, I guess.
Camera is smaller?
Yes. Like, we are itty-bitty.
Oh! Well, I can make us a larger than itty-bitty. Give me 1 second, and I'll figure this out. Let's edit that scene. We're going to click on that, and we're going to be like this! Too big? Okay, you're right. Right around in there, maybe. Or bigger. We'll do that. Right there. That seems legitimate. Oh god, democracy by democracy. It's bound to fail, Lathanto says. Yes, indeed. It's going to be getting kind of weird. Okay, United Kingdom, what is this? Is this someone we can choose? Is this like choosing your character? How much do you know of this game?
Well, I know it. I'm not necessarily good at it.
Well, you were my last hope. No pressure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, well, this one is 71% Christian as a religion. Is there an atheist state?
Naturally in
Christian?
the game? I don't remember, actually.
Christian? Wow. Yeah. Australia.
There might be like a DLC one or something that you can get from the community, but I can't remember. I mean, you can shift that. It is shiftable. It's
shiftable?
I mean,
not that I have anything against Christianity. I'm just trying to find like a smaller minority when it comes to the overall religious things, because I feel like if I have to fight against religion, in a way, not to say that I'm going to, but if I have to, it makes things a lot easier because there's reasons for that.
But there are you can shift most things, at least somewhat. The religion, the size of the different, voter groups, you can shift all of that around over time.
Right.
Just to varying degrees of difficulty and to varying degrees of success.
I just noticed the population. Smaller population might be easier to work over.
Potentially.
And it's also Canada. I know Canada. We're gonna play as Canada. Do you object? Does anybody object to Canada?
I doubt they will.
No, I doubt it too. Let's play.
They're usually all for that kind of thing.
Canada, the Democratic. How you say that word? Sorry, just joking. Huh?
Sorry. You can't read. We're doomed, guys. No, Mr. Potato Chip called that you were going to choose Canada like a little bit ago here. Because, you know, obviously their video hasn't caught up to the chat, and he said it several minutes ago.
Am I that predictable? Am I really that predictable? Okay, how long is this game going to last before I fail? You can pull that one too if you want to. No, don't do that. Okay, the People's Movement. That's the opposition.
You can rename it.
Sounds like a laxative. I'll keep it. Term length.
Lovely.
Well, you know, that's my opposition. I want to keep them as the crap they are. Indeed. Let's see. Hurricanes, earthquakes, compulsory voting, monarchy. Oh, that's right, the monarchy. I just forgot.
I mean, sort of, kind of.
Kind of, sort of. Not really exactly, but you know.
But yeah.
Innate socialism. These are all sliders I can change, right? This is the normal default layout.
That's the default, yeah. Change it however you want.
I'm gonna go for. It's randomized, right? So if it's randomized, I am going to play as is. Click to return to government.
The Canada thing, that might be, you know.
Just the way the Canada is.
The Canada default settings. I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe.
I haven't played it that often.
When I actually turned on the game to make sure it's working with OBS and all the things, I ended up clicking a little option that says randomize things.
Oh, okay, then maybe.
Then maybe. So if it's randomized, then maybe I should just leave it alone because I like random things.
I've spent several hours in this game, but I've probably only played like 3 actual games. Because once I get into one, I just play it for like ever. I just spent an entire day playing Democracy 3.
Are you saying that you're... apparently you're exceptionally good at it, because if you're playing forever, that means that you're doing really good, right?
Well, I'm usually just narrowly avoiding assassination most terms, but you know.
Avoiding how? You mean actually ducking?
Yeah, I think sometimes.
Oh, scrambling for like metal pails and such to put over your head?
To be fair, I actually have done pretty well.
Yeah.
I just... Again, to varying degrees of success, where most people love me, and then there'll be a couple people who really hate me.
Well, I think that's exactly what's going to happen to me. Or maybe the majority will love me, and the minority will hate me. And it's not even just going to be just me, it's going to be everybody in Twitch chat too, right? You guys ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready for the flame? Alright. Welcome to Democracy 3. You have just started your first term as Prime Minister. Indeed, my first term. And as your Chief of Staff, I'm here to explain how things work. The icons below you have a thing, and this is a tutorial. I can quit that.
Yes, you can.
Begin term of office. Congratulations on your election victory. I didn't even have to try, guys. That's how pro I am at this. Crime is particularly high. Education is also high. GDP. Let's just begin it. Let's just go.
Quill is saying, Briar, you should probably want to close fraps.
Close fraps? Oh, you're probably right. 1 second. Close. Yes, I know. Thank you. Now we're back. Okay. Is it gone? It's gone. Thank you for that. Now, what do we want to do? What is this icon?
What do you want to do? And that's one of the things you're going to have to do is start learning what all the different icons mean.
Wait, learning all the icons?
I know, you're not necessarily going to remember them all right away, but I'm just saying, you know, start familiarizing yourself with approximately where certain things are. These are all, like, districts, like, sections kind of thing of the government. You know, like, safety and like, health and education, and this up here is transportation. Right. Knowing approximately where those things are will help you, because you'll be, like, looking for something and have no idea where it is, and you're just going to be like randomly going over every icon.
Looking for everything. People are going to say, click on this, and I'm like, where is it?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes.
Can you give me a grid? I need a grid overlay. I need A through G across the top and numbers 1 through 3. Yeah, it's B3. That's exactly where it's at. Go there now. Oh, bingo.
Yeah, exactly. Also, we're doomed, because there's one thing about this game that I never get right, and I always have to have Quill re-explain it to me, and he's not here to do that.
Right.
Everything is affected by other things in negative or positive ways.
Okay.
If it's a bad thing and it's being affected positively, that can be good or bad depending on what's influencing it. And my brain gets really confused. We're doomed. Unless you can figure it out, which I think by my explanation, you're now completely screwed up. So
I'm good. I've got look, there's cannabis. I know where to start, right? Legalize cannabis, get the entire country high, and nobody cares, right? Who's gonna shoot a gun when you're high? You don't. You just don't. I mean, you shoot a gun when you want to get high again if you don't have the money to get high. Wait, maybe I should think this through.
Thinking through how to run a government? Weird.
I don't know. I'm gonna go for the... What happens if I click on this? It's plus 12.56%. Do I do this? What happens if I do that? Does it do anything? Legal drug consumption. Popularity with voters. It does not go up? Is that implementation? It's super easy to implement.
As in it's...
How many people's gonna object to that?
Yeah.
Parents don't like it. Conservatives don't like it. Oh, big surprise there.
Yeah.
Organized crime doesn't like it? I guess not, because then they don't make as much money. Legal drug consumption goes up. Crime goes up.
Yeah.
Or does that mean it goes down because it's green? Green is good.
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm telling you. I'd never get this right. Ever.
Where's the slider? I'm gonna apply these changes. I think so. This is my first choice as leader. On every other choice is going to be made by the kingship, I do believe. So apply changes. Yes, using political capital. Yep. Was that good? What happens? Did I do that right? I don't actually know. Narcotics opens up. What am I doing now?
Okay, cool. Quill is explaining it much more simply. Green means more. It doesn't mean good or bad. It just means more. So keep that in mind. Okay.
Oh, so I just had more crime. Lovely.
I thought that's what it meant, but then other people were telling me that green meant good in chat, and I got very confused. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm going with what Quill says.
Huh. So what do we want to do next, guys? What is on your to-do list? There's a lot to go on.
This might be hard to pull because there's a lot of choices.
Yeah. Okay, let's do in terms of foreign policy, transport. Okay, let's start with transport because now that we've got weed in everybody's veins, it's a good idea to know how everybody's going to get around. So transport. There's several options.
There's one thing that you should know.
Yeah.
Those red things are situations.
What does situations mean?
They're not policies to change or influence or implement. They're situations that are going on in your country right now, like the rail strike and organized crime.
So I have to.
And vigilante mobs, I think is one of them. And
I have to contend with these things.
Whatever that one is, I can't remember.
What is this one? That is uncompetitive economy.
Right. So those are things that get influenced by
Pollution.
other policies and other things going on that you can
Tweak.
affect, good or bad, depending on what you implement and what you change. Some of those you might need to get under control because then they can negatively affect your GDP and your debt and employment rates and all those other things later on.
It's a big web of
it's a big
crazy.
Web.
I know. I really like. I know there was a tutorial and how I just clicked past that, but I really like how this game tells you absolutely nothing about what the hell's going on. It's great.
Throws you in the deep end.
Vigilante mobs. What? We can hang people. It seems like we should make that legal.
Quill says those famous Canadian lynch mobs. I'm sure we have them somewhere.
They are about, or about. Sorry,
Oh goodness.
totally messed that up, didn't I? Tourism. Ooh. If we do more tourism, we can get more sales tax and such, right? Is that what that says?
Maybe.
And violent crime.
Oh.
It's good to have more tourists to kill. We don't want to kill ourselves. We have a limited population here. We have to have other people.
What it's saying is sales tax is, I think, negatively affecting tourism. I think right now.
Oh.
I think in this case the green things going in are positively affecting it, and the red things going in are negatively affecting it. Like, we're having lower tourism because we have antisocial behavior and vigilante mobs.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Antisocial behavior. That happens a lot in Canada. We're going to focus on that. We are. There's a lot of antisocial people. So we're going to fix this. We're going to fix this right now. We're going to nip it in the proverbial bud. If that is indeed a proverb, probably not. Let's see. CCTV cameras. Is that how we want to do this?
I personally think they're awesome. I know a lot of people are against them, but I think they're great.
I think so too. Actually, let's poll that. CCTV. What do you guys want to do with that? Cost history. cost per quarter. A little bit higher in the cost. Now, the conservatives like it, apparently. Everybody else hates it. But CCTV is going to make those that go into decline. Why is antisocial behavior negatively affected by CCTV? I guess because you're always being watched, you get used to being watched?
No. Remember, green means more, red means less. CCTV camera reduces the antisocial behavior.
I know, but why?
Oh. Well, because, yeah.
Because everybody's a movie star?
No, well, because they're being watched, so they pay attention.
Oh. Just be smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Vigilante mobs, they won't be hanging people on camera. Or maybe they will.
TechBot screwed up.
Did it screw up?
Yeah.
Why, TechieBot? Why would you screw up? Just need a yes or no.
Told me that there was a poll already open, but there was not.
Do I spend a lot of money?
Oh, Tech is saying stand by. He has to fix something.
Every street corner. Face recognition. Oh! Now that's cool. This is all of a sudden becoming like Big Brother, right? You have a 1984 scenario in the works.
There we go. Okay, all you gung-ho people who were voting left and right and not noticing that...
Get gung-ho again.
You know, there was no poll to vote on. Do it again.
Can you guys hear Essential? Okay. Should I turn up the gain?
The game doesn't have a whole lot of sounds, so...
Gain. Like,
gain.
for the mic, yeah. So we can capture more things.
I'm deaf.
I'm just gonna go, if they say yes, if people say yes right now, I'm going completely for face recognition. I don't care. I'm a big spender when it comes to figuring out who you are. In the words of the beloved George Bush, this would be a lot easier if this was a dictatorship.
9-4 for yes CCTV.
Alright, yes, and I'm going for face recognition. I'm not even joking about that. Apply, yes, okay. Ha ha! Now then. Now what? We have still antisocial behavior happening. Wait, okay, so wait, CCTV negatively affects antisocial behavior. Oh, it doesn't positively affect it, it negatively affects
that's
it.
what I was saying.
I am a derp fish.
Yeah, I know, it's confusing because there's red and green here and there's red and green on the bar scale.
Yes.
And they mean slightly different things. That's one of the reasons it always messes me up.
Look! It's my favorite one! Let's click on that one.
It's terrible. My favorite one is alcohol.
wait, no, you should never mix cannabis and alcohol though.
No.
To be completely sure, because
Speaks from experience.
that you can really screw yourself up with. I'm not even joking. So don't do that, word to the wise, not even playing right now. That's true. Don't mix the two. At all. However, in this case, it may make a smaller population if a lot of people do it. And it's even easier to control, right? I won't have to spend as much money on face recognition if there aren't as many faces to recognize.
He wants to increase alcohol abuse to kill off his population.
That is awesome. Holy shit. I'm onto something.
Wow.
This is great. This is great.
Yay, Prime Minister Briarstone.
I am totally on top of this. Negative effect is good, though, there.
Yeah, I think you got that.
Whereas what Quill just said.
Yeah.
You want to reduce antisocial.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
You understood that, right? Yeah.
It's so confusing.
I know, we'll get it eventually.
It's like going up or down.
Yeah.
Red light, green light. Of course, somebody did say that green was always good.
Quill said that, yes. That's what he put it in simple terms for my brain who can never get it. Yes.
Okay, so green is always good. Now the police force doesn't like it.
That's not what he said. He said green is more, not good. Green is always more. On these bars. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're different things. The arrows on the main screen are not the same as the bars on these screens.
Ooh. Well, yes, but I'll there's a lot happening all of a sudden. And the thing is, it's not even happening fast. It's happening very methodically, very slowly, and yet I can't keep up. This is why I don't play Crusader Kings.
Oh, this is way less confusing than that as far as I can tell.
Oh, damn it. How the hell? You have to have some major cerebrum power for this sort of thing. At least in my perspective. maybe. Everybody's like, well, you quit hitting that hash and then you have better brain power. Let's do police. What happens if I do the police force thing? What's going on?
Ro just said I want to see them do a co-op Let's Strong of Binding of Isaac Rebirth when it comes out. What, you mean us?
Wait, there's going to be co-op?
Oh. And I think
is it already co-op? No, it's not already co-op, I don't think.
She said when it comes out.
I know. I'm just making sure it's not already co-op because I didn't want to sound like an idiot. Maybe I do anyway, but it's okay. I have CCTV cameras, so I know your face right now. Be careful.
Know your face.
Be careful.
A little while ago, I think it was called. It's a 31 face recognition.
Face recognition. What happens if I do maximum? Police force. Popularity with the voters is really good. I could spend a lot. It'd be in. That's billion, right?
Yes.
3 billion a quarter?
Uh-huh.
Why cops cost so much?
Because you have to pay them to
There's
do their jobs.
they're supposed to be doing this for the great benefit of the people.
Yeah.
And they expect
doctors.
to get paid. What the hell? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Well, they need training and stuff, and equipment, and, you know, things to not die. Not dying is good when you're a cop, I hear. Or, you know, in general.
Well, in general. Indeed, I have to agree with the in general.
Wicked says you have to have quill level brainage for this game. Yes, yes you
do.
Okay.
I'm not understanding this. Yes, and who has quill level brainage?
Quill.
Okay.
That's about it.
Besides quill. Crime. It's going up. If I move the slider up, why is crime going up?
No, crime is going down. Green means more, red means less.
Oh.
I told you, this is different than the other screen. You have to separate them in your head. You have to. I know it's hard, but you have to.
Well, since I have facial recognition, I think I need stronger police forces, right? Because there's going to be a lot more criminals out there that I know the face, and we're going to need the manpower to beat them into submission.
TV that way. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. This is what we need to do right now. So I don't want to spend 2.54 billion on it, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend... Why is this not moving?
Yeah, you have to always start from the
I don't want to spend that much.
Okay.
So what I'll spend is 2.5.
I see.
It's not 2.54. That's too expensive. 2.5 is better.
I see.
We're applying the changes.
Alright then.
Confirm using political capital? Indeed. Now, where is my political capital? Wait. I'm in debt right now by 1 billion.
Yeah, that's your debt. Well, that's your deficit and that's your debt. So...
I don't mind debt.
You have a deficit.
A great business runs on debt
right now, but if you can get it in the green, then the debt will start going down. But
okay.
Anyway, there's your income, there's your spender, there's your deficit. That's your political capital. Like that's what's left for this turn. Depending on how loyal and happy your cabinet members are,
right,
and how much like support they get from your general voting populations and stuff like that, they will give you more political capital per turn if they're like happier and more successful, stuff like that. So it's a good idea to check in on them once in a while if they're really unhappy with what you're doing.
Right.
They'll be like less happy in their jobs, and they'll give you less political capital every turn.
So I gotta make sure that keeps up high.
And you can save up some political capital each term as well. Like if you don't use it all, it'll get carried through to the next round, but only to a certain cap. So.
Okay, I think I understand. Causes. See, the environment is causing a lot of pollution right now. So we're gonna have to cut down some trees. That is exactly what I understand. Look, it's the highest bar. So obviously...
And this is one of the ones that messes with me, because Quill was saying green is more, but so
causes.
That does look like...
Look!
I know, I'm very confused.
Let's go for the environmentalist. Environmentalists, also known as Greens, because you know, hash and all, have views on a wide range of topics, including transport, air pollution, energy sources, taxation, food production, and recycling. Environmentalists are also a very vocal political group. They talk a lot, apparently. So what we need to do is we need to appease the environmentalists by doing what? Reducing CO2 emissions.
Yes, that's a big one.
We can shut down all of transportation because who needs food? Nobody. So let's just do this.
There are other ways to reduce CO2 emissions.
Car usage. Nobody needs a car, seriously.
Democracy 3, the most simple way possible.
You can't get anywhere by car that you cannot get by kayak. So we're going to look at car usage right now.
Welcome to Canada. You can get everywhere by kayak.
Yes.
Apparently.
If there's no water, portage. It's fine. Or potage. That's French.
I have tears. Oh my god. Okay, so much for bothering to put makeup on today, because, I'm gonna cry it off. Wow.
Let's see. You see how I made the jump, right? I went straight for CO2 emissions to car usage, and this is where I wanted to be.
To kayaks and portaging.
Yes. Motorists. Alright, petrol tax. That's what we want to focus on.
Oh my god.
Let's look at that.
You can do other things too. You can implement,
I can't.
like...
Oh, I have to click here.
You can implement, telecommuting. You can set up, like, other types of rail service and what's the word where you... carpool lanes.
Ooh,
and
right.
city buses. You can do all kinds of things that'll reduce how much people drive.
Bus
like
usage.
Bike lanes, I think.
I like that. I like bus usage. I like the idea of carpooling in large groups.
Right, yes.
Subsidized school buses. What does that mean?
En masse.
GDP. I can increase the GDP.
That you help pay for the school buses to make sure that there are enough of them.
Oil demand. I don't want to raise that, because that just means we'll go to war, which may kill off some of my population. No, wait! That's an idea.
Okay, a little while ago, Quill had said, you know, implement or issue policies. They're fun. And then Wicked is now saying, implement this. Everyone gets a moose.
Everyone? I'm totally on board with this.
Lucy would be so happy about that.
Moosies are nice. Especially for Lucy's. Moosies are nice for Lucy's.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Car usage, rail usage. Rail! We could go by train! Why aren't we using trains more anyway? They're awesome.
I said trains.
You did.
National Ride a Moose to Work Day.
You have to dress in red for that day, though.
You guys are terrible.
And wear a hat.
Oh, I'm suddenly kind of wishing I wasn't wearing my red hat today. I wasn't trying to be all patriotic for our kayaking
you're totally
moose riding Canada.
Oh wait, that's a really good idea actually, because say for instance
wait, what's
you
a
are
good idea?
no you're kayaking. Say you're kayaking, right? But there's no water, so you need to portage, right? So you need to portage, but you get tired, so it's good to have a moose, so you can put your kayak on the back of the moose.
So wait, where are you gonna put the moose when you're in the kayak?
It swims.
Wait, of course it does.
Moose swim, yeah, and then they have food along the way. They eat water and such.
They eat water.
Could happen.
Nick is in favor of the moose-based transportation.
All right. This is getting out of hand. We need to actually just subsidize the school buses, right? Or rail usage.
Nightmare.
What?
Top speed 30 mph. Moose length per hour.
That is the new. I like it. Nightmare, you're amazing.
Oh my god, I cannot deal with this. We're never going to get to the other two games you had planned because this is just too hilarious.
This is great. Go back to the car usage. What do I do with it?
It's going to take us an hour just to get through the first
There's nothing to change here, is there?
What do you mean? I can't focus. What are you talking about?
Petrol tax. This is what we can change. We can change how much gas costs. If you're riding a moose or you're portaging, you don't need gas, right?
This is true.
Nope.
Totally true.
Okay. Motorists are pissed. That's okay.
Yes, they are.
Walk it off.
Okay, but you'll also notice membership in the motorist group is going to go down as well over time. It's like you're making them all mad, but you're also converting some of them away from being motorists. So over time, that can be a good thing sometimes, as long as they don't try to kill you in between. You know.
This is the income. See, I get more money for this. Alright, we'll go for 10 billion. We need to tax the hell out of this. Let's tax it hard. There we go. Apply changes. Insufficient political capital. Okay, people don't like it. Apparently I can't do it.
Oh, right. Oh, you need, wait.
Raise, lower. Oh, to raise it, I need more.
36. Yeah.
Oh, I can't do this. Okay, revert changes. Well, that's a bummer. I thought I had this all figured. Because we need the extra money to purchase more moose.
You could do something else. Okay, you should go to the is it policies?
Policies?
Or issue? I don't know what it's called.
Where's the policies?
It's one of those up here. Go through all the icons.
I like financial data. It's kind of money side.
That one is going to hurt your brain. Don't even go to there.
Okay.
That one. Implement new policies.
This one? Ideas?
It's a really fun thing. It has different categories.
Right.
And some of these can be really cool and really fun. And you can do different things that aren't on your main screen yet, some of them. Like, these ones you can't afford yet, but you might be able to when you have more capital.
Gated communities.
Oh, God.
This is fantastic. A drastic solution to serious street crime and vandalism, gated communities are basically self-policed residential areas. They are popular with the wealthy, but often associated with class divide and inequity, as only the relatively wealthy can afford to live inside them. As a result, some governments are reluctant to permit their construction. Some governments, not my government. Wait, here's the idea. There's enough police to handle the rabble, right? So, if you have... I can come with this. Implementing. Alright.
Oh,
so, indifference, encouraged.
Why did I show you that screen?
It's great.
Oh my God.
Okay, the wealthy love me. Look at that.
The first thing he
Conservatives
finds is gated communities. Oh.
The wealthy love me. If I go encouraged. This is great. Conservatives and the wealthy. I have to make the wealthy happy.
You really think the wealthy are going to go around portaging in kayaks and mooses?
Well, no. That's why I need to make them happy now, because they're going to be pissed later. Right? See, now you got to think with me here.